Have you been grinding it out in the gym day after day, but still not seeing the muscle gains you've been working so hard for? If you've been searching for the secret to rapid muscle growth that's been transforming countless people worldwide, you're in the right place. This method is unique because it offers practical tips that work due to their simplicity and how easily they can be incorporated into your everyday routine. And here's the best part. Research has proven that anyone can achieve exceptional results, regardless of body type or gym experience. This isn't just another generic plan. It's a science-based, step-by-step guide designed to help you build a muscular, sculpted physique in the shortest amount of time possible. In this video, I'll reveal the exact strategies I used to break through my own plateau and make explosive muscle gains faster than I ever imagined, and how you can do the same to transform your body in the coming weeks. If you're ready to take your muscle growth to the next level and stop wasting time on routines that don't deliver, then stick with me until the end. I promise, this is the game changer you've been waiting for. Your transformation starts now. First, let me break down exactly what I did to finally see the results I'd been chasing for so long. It all started when I realized that just lifting weights wasn't enough. I needed a smarter approach. I shifted my focus to progressive overload, but with a twist. Instead of simply piling on more weight, I began incorporating micro-loading, adding just a couple of pounds each week. This tiny adjustment made a massive difference, pushing my muscles beyond their comfort zone without risking injury. I also started experimenting with the 1.5 rep method, which supercharged my gains by increasing time under tension. In addition, I used several advanced techniques and changed them every 4 weeks. The main ones were drop set, rest and pause, and negative reps. These were simple changes, but they worked wonders. But training wasn't the only piece of the puzzle. I took a hard look at my nutrition and recovery. I stopped overlooking the importance of carbs around my workouts, which gave me the energy to train harder and recover faster. And instead of just hammering away in the gym, I began prioritizing sleep and active recovery days, allowing my muscles to rebuild and grow stronger. It wasn't an overnight transformation, but by combining these techniques, I finally unlocked the growth I'd been searching for. And now, I'm going to show you how you can do the same. Starting with training techniques, our first tip is progressive overload. This is a term you've probably heard before. It's all about gradually increasing the weight, reps, or intensity of your workouts. But here's the twist that took my gains to the next level: micro-loading. Instead of trying to add 10 or 20 pounds every time you train, which can lead to burnout or injury, I focused on adding just 4 to 6 pounds each week. It might sound insignificant, but these small increments forced my muscles to adapt consistently, keeping the growth steady and avoiding those dreaded plateaus. It's like tricking your body into growing stronger without overwhelming it. Another element I incorporated was varying the type of resistance. For instance, I'd switch from using free weights to resistance bands or cables occasionally. This small change not only kept my workouts exciting, but also hit my muscles from different angles, ensuring I was constantly challenging them. This approach allowed me to break past barriers and continually make progress. Even when it felt like I'd hit a wall, the secret lies in never letting your body get too comfortable. Moving on to another powerful technique, the 1.5 rep method is a game changer when it comes to maximizing muscle growth. It's simple, but incredibly effective. Here's how it works. Instead of just doing a full rep, you perform a full rep, then a half rep, and only then return to the starting position. For example, if you're doing a bicep curl, you'd lift the weight all the way up, lower it halfway down, lift it back up to the top, and then finally lower it completely. This technique adds extra time under tension, which means your muscles are working harder and longer, triggering greater growth. It's like giving your muscles that little bit extra they need to really respond. Why does this method work so well? It's because it forces your muscles to adapt to a different kind of stress, one they're not used to. By adding that half rep, you're recruiting more muscle fibers and challenging yourself beyond the typical range of motion. This not only speeds up muscle growth, but also builds strength and endurance in a way that standard reps can't match. Give the 1.5 rep method a try, and you'll quickly notice how it takes your training to the next level, pushing you closer to your muscle building goals. Now, if you thought the 1.5 rep method was intense, the super slow technique is going to push your muscles even further. This method is all about slowing down each rep to maximize tension. Instead of rushing through your sets, take about 5 seconds to lift the weight and another 5 seconds to lower it. By doing this, you're forcing your muscles to stay under tension for a much longer period, which stimulates greater muscle fiber recruitment. It's a challenge, no doubt, but that extra burn is a clear sign that you're working those muscles harder than ever before. Think about it. When you slow down your reps, there's no momentum to help you out. Your muscles are doing all the work, which means they're being fully activated with each movement. This technique not only leads to faster growth, but also improves muscle control and form, helping you get the most out of every single workout. A highly effective ABC split for optimizing muscle growth with a 3 days on, 1 day off sequence focuses on hitting each muscle group with enough frequency and intensity while allowing for adequate recovery and growth. Here's a breakdown. Day 1, chest, shoulders, and triceps. This combination ensures you target all pushing muscles in one session, allowing them to fully recover before the next cycle. Start with compound movements like bench presses and shoulder presses to maximize tension, then finish with isolation exercises for triceps. This approach ensures that you're hitting the larger muscle groups first, when your energy levels are highest. Day 2, back and biceps. By focusing on pulling movements, you activate the entire posterior chain. Start with heavy compound lifts like deadlifts or rows to stimulate overall growth, and then target your biceps with isolation exercises. This split ensures your biceps get indirect work from back exercises before they're directly trained, optimizing growth without overtraining. Day 3, legs and core. The leg day should be intense, as the lower body muscles are large and can handle a high workload. Squats, lunges, and deadlifts will provide the necessary stimulus for growth, while incorporating core work ensures a balanced physique and stronger lifts overall. Rest day, active recovery. After 3 consecutive days of training, take a rest day but stay active with light cardio or stretching. This helps reduce muscle soreness and prepares you for the next training cycle, keeping tension and growth constant without burning out. This ABC split maximizes muscle tension, providing enough stimulus for growth while ensuring recovery, a key element for continual progress. Now that we've covered some killer training tips, let's dive into something equally important: nutrition. Because, let's be real, you can't out-train a bad diet. If you want to see those muscles grow, you've got to fuel them the right way. Think of your body as a high-performance machine. It needs premium fuel to perform at its best. So let's break down exactly what you need to eat to maximize those gains. First up, protein. You've probably heard it a million times, but that's because it's true. Protein is the building block of muscle. Aim to get around 1 gram of protein per pound of body weight daily. It might sound like a lot, but spreading it out over your meals makes it manageable. Chicken, fish, eggs, Greek yogurt, or even plant-based options like tofu and lentils are all great choices. And remember, the key is consistency. Don't just load up on protein once a day, make it a staple in every meal. But protein isn't the only player here. Carbs are your best friend when it comes to fueling intense workouts and aiding recovery. Focus on quality carbs like oats, potatoes, rice, fruits, and whole grains. And here's a little secret: timing matters. Make sure you're getting a good serving of carbs around your workout, either before to give you energy or right after to replenish those glycogen stores and kickstart the muscle building process. Lastly, don't forget about fats. Healthy fats like avocados, nuts, olive oil, and fatty fish help regulate hormones and support overall muscle growth. They might not seem as glamorous as protein, but trust me, they play a crucial role in your progress. So mix these into your meals and you'll have a solid foundation to fuel your muscle gains. Remember, it's all about balance. Train hard, eat smart, and watch your muscles grow. I usually eat 5 meals a day, and in all of them, I consume these 3 essential ingredients. It was only after I started doing this that I managed to gain visible muscle in a short time. I just needed discipline and the right tips. So stick around because I still have incredible tips to continue our step-by-step guide to transforming your body. Let's talk about something that often gets overlooked, but can make a massive difference in your results: the mind-muscle connection. It might sound a bit mystical, but it's actually rooted in science. The idea is simple. When you focus on the muscle you're working, you activate more muscle fibers, leading to better growth. Instead of just going through the motions, try to really feel each rep. For example, when you're doing a bicep curl, concentrate on squeezing your bicep at the top of the movement and slowly lowering the weight. This extra focus creates more tension, and as we know, tension is key to muscle growth. Think about it. How many times have you rushed through a set just to finish it? By being present and intentional with each rep, you're not only making your workout more effective, but also reducing the risk of injury. This isn't just some gym guru talk. Studies have shown that connecting your mind to your muscles can significantly enhance growth. So, next time you're lifting, don't just lift the weight, feel the weight, engage your muscles, and watch how this small shift can lead to big gains. Now, let's talk about the dreaded plateau, that moment when your progress just seems to hit a wall. It happens to the best of us, but here's a method that will help you break through: the reverse pyramid training. Instead of starting with lighter weights and gradually going heavier, you kick things off with your heaviest set when you're fresh and full of energy, then decrease the weight with each following set. This technique shocks your muscles, forcing them to adapt and grow, even when they're used to your regular routine. It's like giving your body a wake-up call, and trust me, it works wonders for busting through those plateaus. Check out the video I left here on the screen to complement these tips and get you even closer to your best result.